Hey guys, Rewinds here, and in today's video it's going to be about the MW3 beta issues. I have a whole list of several different issues that I've ran into playing the MW3 beta on both weekends. Let's get started with number one. Number one is going to be spawns. For example, domination on high rise. Spawns didn't make sense to me at all. It's all over the place. It's constantly flipping even when you're not pushing. There's just a whole bunch to it that still needs to get tweaked, and hopefully they'll tweak it at the full game's release. For example, you have A and B capped and C is the only one that they have capped. They're still going to be spawning on A or underground A or B. They're not going to be spawning on their flag, and you're going to be spawning on their flag and not on your own capped flags, which is in a way everyone's like kind of like running around. There's not really a lot of camping going on. It still kind of like throws a lot of people off. It didn't affect me as much, but it affected a whole lot of other people. Number two is going to be player visibility. It's gotten better on the second week of the beta, but the first week it was horrible on both ends. So for example, like the team color wasn't as visible as MW2 is. In the beta you couldn't tell who's the enemy and who is your teammate, because it's just all blended together. The first weekend was horrible. It was like, okay, everyone's pretty much the same. Everyone looks the same. They need to change that. Everyone was talking about it. Second weekend, they changed it. The team color on the second weekend, it was still on the bad side. You couldn't really tell. I see people shooting each other, at like teammates shooting each other. But they did make the outlining and everything easier for enemies, so if they're farther away you can still see and tell that they're enemies, which is great. Coming in number three is going to be the TTK. Now the TTK didn't really affect me because I'm kind of used to that TTK. It's much longer, just like in Black Ops Cold War. A lot of people were having issues about it. They didn't like how much health you have and how long it took to kill someone. After hearing it so much on Twitter and in the game and on YouTube, apparently it's a big issue, so I'm going to be putting that in this video. Number four is going to be the unbalanced guns meta. So like in MW2 currently there's a TAC 56 and then there's the Vaznev. Those two guns have been the meta in comp for almost a whole entire game. You know, there's been others like the Cast-Off 762, the Vel 46 and whatnot, but those fell off quickly. They removed the Cast-Off 762 and ranked. Obviously it kept the Vel 46, but the TAC and the Vaz have stayed in and stayed as metas for the whole year. So we're looking at the MCW and the Striker right now as the new meta weapons in MW3. Kind of hoping that they don't do that in MW3. They can show love to all the guns in MW3, not just only two weapons. A lot of people would definitely appreciate that because it's kind of repetitive, kind of boring. Oh, you're using just MCW and you're just using just the Striker. What about the MTZ? What about the PKM? What about the longbow, the KV? You know, they need to tweak that out and show love to every weapon. Every gun needs to be obviously not going to be the same damage and everything, the same handling, but not only show love to just two weapons in particular. Number five would be skill-based matchmaking. I think the skill-based matchmaking should be for the newer or casual players. I love a good challenge. I love playing with my skill level, but I just want to chillax and just play casual and not go try hard like everyone that was on the MW3 beta. It's kind of annoying. I know there's other couple, creators out there who said the same exact thing that I'm saying, and I agree. That's why I put it in this video for today. Number six would be attachments. That really bugs me, is the attachments. It's the same leveling system as an MW2 where you have to level up many different guns just to get an attachment on a certain gun. So if there's an attachment like the Commando foregrip or something like that, and you want it for your TAC 56, you have to go level up the Lockman 762 to like 13, and then you get that foregrip. And it's the same thing as in MW3. I see the point they're trying to make with that is make you use every gun, level up every gun. A lot of people don't like that. It's kind of frustrating. I wish they can bring back the old leveling system for attachments. You have to be a certain level to get them, or the gun has to be a certain level. You don't have to go out and level up every single gun. It's like a puzzle. It kind of confuses a good amount of people. I know new players are coming in and they're like, why don't I have this? And how do I do this? And how do I do that? So it's kind of like all over the place. It's just That's just not it. Now, coming in at number 7, cheating. There's been a whole bunch of cheaters that we've already encountered on the MW3 beta. They have PC and it was on PlayStation as well. If you got jailbroken PS4, you can cheat on this game. You can cheat on PC as well. I feel like they need to be more tightened down on the anti-cheat. Needs to be looked into a little bit more. Something definitely needs to happen with cheating in MW3. There's still people out there who want to come home and just play the game and just chill, but then there's people that are cheating and that are abusing the other players and whatnot, and it's just not right. So it needs to be looked into more. It needs to be tightened down. It needs to be more strict than what it is currently, and I have a feeling it's probably not going to. It's probably going to be the same as an MW2. You're going to encounter many cheaters, like in ranked, for example. But anyways, that's going to be it for this video. Most of them didn't really affect me that much, but I know they affected a whole bunch of other people, and I just wanted to share my opinion on the beta. Overall, the beta was amazing. Fortunately, I don't have any more gameplay on the beta, since I was just mainly playing and trying to get the most out of it. It was a blast. Everything about it was great. The movement, the TTK, in my opinion, it's a whole lot better now than what it is on MW2. The maps, obviously, everything about it is just amazing. So yeah, that's gonna be it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe and like if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.